I've gotten to the point where I'm getting ready to walk away from it all. I've literally dedicated the last 17 years of my life to my 9 to 5. And honestly, I'm just tired. I'm tired of it all. So, with that being said, I'm quitting my job. What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. So, I'm sure a lot of you have gotten to the point where you're fed up with your employer, you're fed up with your 9 to 5, your career, your job, whatever you want to call it, and you're at the point where you're done. You're going to walk away from it. And with that being said, you got to understand that before you walk away from your 9 to 5, you got to have certain things in order, right? You got to have a plan, you got to have a vision, you got to kind of know your purpose and what you're getting ready to do. So, me personally, I've gotten to that point. Before we even start, Before we even jump into there, let me jump on and say this real quick. So, if you're new to the channel, if you've never seen me, I'm Tyrone Isaac. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. This channel, we talk about 9 to 5s. We talk about basically going from an entrepreneur to an entrepreneur. All an entrepreneur is it's an employee, right? You work for a company, but you have a mindset or a vision to become an entrepreneur, or to either move up in an organization to where you have so much freedom and autonomy to make decisions. You become a decision maker, because your job basically trusts you. So that's what we talk about on this channel. We also talk about other things like credit, budgeting, finances. The reason for that is because I'm truly big into basically utilizing my 9 to 5, utilizing my finances that I make at my job to budget my money to position me for when I do become an entrepreneur, to be in the right position. So if you're new to the channel, my ask is that you like, comment, and subscribe. I apologize. I just burped. That is so crazy. But if you're new to the channel, definitely make sure you like, make sure you leave a comment, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It definitely will go a long way. Just getting started this year. Want to see where we can grow as a community, as a family. Um, I believe that there is more of us than there is of them. And what I mean by that is there's more 9 to 5 workers. There's more of us 99% than there is of that 1%. All right. And I believe that if we band together and we all start sharing information on this journey and how to get us to a better position, that we'll be able to get there. With that being said, let's jump back into the what we're here for. So um, basically getting ready to quit my job soon. So let me start off and say this. I actually love my job. Um, I honestly love my job. Like I said in the beginning, I've dedicated 17 years of my life to my job, to the company I work for. The last 17 years, I dedicated that to them. Um, I wasn't one of those individuals who jumped from company to company, who hop from company to company or hop from job to job. That just wasn't me. I wanted to stay, grow. I basically wanted to ensure that I had a constant income coming in because I have a child and I had to be able to provide for my child. So, with that being said, just understanding that I had to sacrifice so that my child was taken care of. Um, so I stuck it out throughout all of the bad times, throughout all the hard times, throughout all the difficult times, and because of that, I persevered. And like I said, here we are today. When I started with the company, I started as a temp associate. Literally started. People talk about, oh, I started at the bottom level. Just a team member. I was a temp associate, right? To me, a temp associate, you're basically you have to prove yourself. You're just not, at least the regular hourly associates, they don't have to prove themselves. They get the benefits and stuff like that. Temp associates, you make less money, you get no benefits, and you only get overtime when they allow you to have it. All right. So it's a little tougher and worse when you're a temp associate. Um, and for me, I stuck it out throughout that ordeal, throughout being a temp associate and then becoming a permanent associate. And today I'm actually the director of operations for that same organization. I actually have the privilege to be able to serve and lead a team, a large team in a 1 million square foot facility. So I actually love my job. My job opened up multiple doors for me. And I know a lot of people say, why would you stay with one company for 17 years? And there's so many other jobs, so many other companies. And there's all that saying that you can make more money by leaving a job and going to another job. I think it's up to the individual. You can stay with the current company you're at and make the same amount of money. And I've proved it. I've proved it time and time again, right? I know people that they have left this job and went to another job for $5,000 more a year. I can tell you that in my last 5 years, I haven't had a salary increase that was under $10,000. I'll just leave it at that. And I've had a salary increase as high as $50,000 in the last 5 years. So with that being said, I actually love my job, right? I'm one of those people who I'm definitely dedicated to the company that I work for, and I'm grateful for the company I work for. However, like I said, I'm quitting soon. Um, I'm not quitting today. Hopefully, none of my team is seeing this. I'm not planning on quitting today, but I will quit soon. I will quit once the time is right. I will quit once, hopefully, once this channel blows up. Hopefully, once my business that I've started starts to, that foundation becomes more sturdy. That's when I'll walk away from it. And I'm not walking away from it because I hate it. Like I said, I love it. But the reason I'm walking away from it is because I want more freedom. All right. My job actually has been really good to me, and they've allowed me to do a lot of great things. They've allowed me to um, have balance. However, I'm one of those people. I did a one of those quizzes about yourself the other night, and on that quiz, it basically said that I don't know how to balance work and personal life. So there's no work-life balance. That has nothing to do with my job. My work-life balance has nothing to do with my job. It's just me as an individual. When I'm focused and dedicated to something, I'm going to give my all to it. So because of that, I don't have the best freedom because I've basically been dedicated and disciplined and determined to be the best that I can be. So there hasn't been a lot of freedom for me with that being said. But I've gotten to that point now where I want that freedom. Um, just being honest, there's been a lot of stuff I've missed in my children's life, and I don't want to miss that stuff anymore. I truly understand the importance of it now, and that's just all in growing, it's all in maturing, evolving in life, and you really start to sit back and realize and understand that you're not getting any younger, you're getting older, and you're missing out on the things that really matter in life. And um, for me, the freedom that will come with um, my YouTube channel, my business, will help me to create that freedom for myself. So that's the reason why I'm quitting YouTube soon. I'm also quitting because I want full creativity. Um, there's a lot of stuff that I desire to do. I'm one of those people who I I'm very passionate about multiple things. So I like having my hands in a lot of pots, and I like figuring out multiple problems and helping multiple people with different situations. So because of that, I want to have more freedom to create and do the things that I want to as far as creative wise. My job this past year in 2024 The company I work for, we opened up a brand new facility, a 1 million square foot facility, and I was given um, the privilege to lead the building of this facility. So I was present and I got to give my input and give all my thoughts for the design and how everything should be laid out. And then was involved with hiring the entire senior leadership staff and the entire leadership staff and hire 750 associates. I really enjoyed that opportunity because it allowed me to um, grow my creativity, and I learned that that's something that I'm excited about. I'm excited about seeing things grow from the ground level up, from the bottom level up, seeing things change over time. And you take this, you take this seed and see this tree or this plant grow. It's exciting. So for me, I want to continue that and just allow my creativity to continue to blossom. And then just my passion. I want I want to be able to operate in what I'm passionate about. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't base your life or don't chase after your passions." I don't agree with that fully. I will say I'm not one of those people that agree with individuals telling you not to chase after your passions or don't focus on your passions. And the reason I say that is because I think it depends on what you're passionate about. Me personally, I'm passionate about helping people. I super enjoy helping people. Like, I'm one of those people that I have like a big heart. Like, it's a little weird because I just want to help everybody. I want to see everybody wins. I'm that type of person, that type of individual that I don't want to see anyone fail. So because of that, I'm always constantly trying to help people. I'm trying to help them solve their problems. I'm trying to help them fix issues. I'm trying to help people in relationships. And I always tell people I don't give nobody relationship advice, right? But anytime somebody comes to me and asks for help, whether it be finances, whether it be leadership, whether it be personal development, whether it be growth, whether it be budgeting, communication, understanding, I'm always giving advice and trying to help people because I just enjoy helping people. I enjoy seeing people go from one place to the next place. So it's another reason why I'm contemplating, or I'm not even going to say I'm contemplating because I've already made up the decision. That's the reason why I'm going to be leaving the company. Um, for me, I feel like for the last 17 years, I've helped someone else grow their company. And what I mean by that is don't think that you're insignificant, right? If you work for this company, if you work for this employer, this job, you're helping that person grow their company. Regardless, if you're a janitor, if you're a salesman, if you're a forklift driver, if you're a marketing specialist, if you're a director, whatever level you're at, you're helping the company grow. And for me, I feel like I've helped the company that I've worked for the last 17 years to go from where they were 17 years ago to where they are now. Um, I've helped them to grow tremendously to where they've obviously placed um, a lot of a lot of a lot of freedom in me to make some of the decisions that I've made for the organization over the last year. Even before that, they've placed me in positions to make decisions, to be a decision maker. I've been a decision maker, a main decision maker for the organization since 2016. So dang near almost a decade, I've been a major player in the organization that I work for. I've been a decision maker. Um, and because I've been a decision maker, I've helped someone else to grow their company. And with that being said, I'm at the point where I want to help myself, right? I've been loyal to the company. I've been dedicated to the company. Um, Other companies have come calling. Other companies have, I get messages on LinkedIn all the time. I have buddies that work for different organizations, different competitors who reach out all the time, and I've got I've gotten tons of offers. It's crazy. I have a story about this one time I got this offer from a competitor, and I shared that I shared it with one of my counterparts. Worst decision I ever made. Worst decision I ever made. Um, that I shared it. Not worst decision that I met with the competition or the competitor, um, because I wasn't going to take the offer regardless. However, the competitor, the other company, they kept calling and they wanted to speak with me, and um, I said, okay, I'll speak with you. And for me, being honest, I spoke with them because I wanted to improve my interview skills. All right. I literally felt like I was horrible at interviewing. Like I would get in interviews and I would freeze up. Like I was horrible. I remember the first time I ever interviewed for a leadership position, I literally, in the parking lot of my job, I threw up in the trash can because I was just that nervous. Like I threw up in the trash can. After I threw up in the trash can, I went inside. I literally, because I don't have my toothbrush with me, so I get a bottle of water. I'm trying to wash my mouth out with the water. Then I bought a bottle of juice to kind of help with the smell or the just basically the taste. And then I bought some gum. And then I went to the interview and I ended up getting the job. But literally, I literally went to this interview because I wanted to improve my interview skills. It had nothing to do with accepting the job or wanting to leave the company I work for. But then I shared it with a counterpart, and my counterpart, a position had come open, and it was a higher level position, and my counterpart basically got wind that our director was going to be, was our regional vice president. Our regional vice president was leaning in choosing me for the position, and my counterpart went and shared that information with my regional vice president, and this is somebody I entrusted this with. But they went and shared that information with our regional vice president, and regional vice president came to me and was like, I don't even know if you're going to be here or if you want to be here. And my counterpart ended up getting the job. Fast forward years later, I ended up becoming my counterpart's boss. But literally, I dedicated my life to this company. I was loyal to the company. I gave my all to the company. Like, I'm one of those people. Tyrone Isaac is one of those individuals who I'm the first person in the door and I'm the last one to leave every day, right? Holidays, rainstorms, snowstorms, sleet, all of that. We had a bad hurricane hit our area. Like it literally tore it was a Category 5 hurricane. And when the Category 5 hurricane was done, when it passed through, we had to try to make contact. We wanted to see how the facility was. I made contact with my regional vice president, checked on him, made sure he was okay. And I shared with him, hey, I'm going to check on our facility. He says, okay, he'll meet me there. We both end up getting there, meeting there. And literally, I'm the first person on the scene. Everybody else is still freaked out, panicking. I'm reaching out to associates, leaders, checking on everybody. But that was who I was as a person. I didn't do that for clout. I didn't do it for some promotion. I just did it because I was just dedicated and loyal to that company. All right. And with that being said, now I want to be dedicated and loyal to myself. I truly believe and I truly feel that if I can literally be this dedicated and loyal to a company, to an organization, why can't I be that dedicated and loyal to myself? Why can't I be that dedicated and loyal to my own growth, my own personal well-being, my own freedom? Why can't I be that dedicated and loyal to my own purpose? All right. And that's where I've gotten that, where I am going to be dedicated and loyal to my own growth, outside of the organization, my own personal well-being, and my own purpose. I want to be able to provide more help and more advice and help more people than just the people that I deal with in our organization. I enjoy helping them, but I want to be able to help people on a grander scheme, right? Like I said, we're the 99%. There are more people who work 9-to-5s, regular jobs, than there are entrepreneurs. And I feel like all of us that work 9-to-5s and regular jobs, we just need someone to help us. We need someone to guide us. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you on that journey, on starting your own business, on getting promoted, on elevating yourself. Because there is a way to go about doing everything. But you got to have the right strategy. So with that being said, yeah, I am quitting my job soon. Not today, not tomorrow, not next month. But soon I am going to quit my job, and I've made my peace with it. I'm content. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for what the future holds. But I'm ready. I'm ready to walk into my purpose fully. So with that being said, like I said, definitely make sure you leave a like. Make sure you comment if you haven't commented yet. Want to know what your thoughts are on this. Want to know how you feel about it. Later.